What's up, fuckers? How y'all doing today? My name is Joshua Southern, and I really appreciate you guys coming out. I just said coming out. You're listening to me today. Wait a minute now. What is this? Are things a little bit different? That might be. I'm actually shooting a podcast, y'all. Yes. And the name of my podcast is Cloudy Thoughts. Now, I think a lot of times, and I have some really weird thoughts I like to think, but I do smoke a lot of weed. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. All right. I didn't start smoking weed until I was like a sophomore, maybe a junior in high school, and it is a big part of my life, my daily routine. It keeps me sane. But I would like to say there's actually a really big thing behind comedy and this podcast and all kinds of other stuff. I lost my dad a couple years ago, and he was the biggest comedy fan that I have ever met in my life. Sorry if you're hearing that. I'm clapping my hands, trying out this microphone. Hopefully it works, but we'll see. Sorry for the headphone users, by the way. But I don't know exactly what this podcast is going to be. Haven't really figured it out yet. As a matter of fact, I don't even have my book. I wrote some stuff down to do this podcast, but I forgot to bring it out here with me. So we're just gonna roll with this, all right? So the podcast name, Cloudy Thoughts. Yeah, I was sitting there, I was thinking of a couple different things. I was like, what's something that could be fun, fun name, right? And I was like, Josh's Den. That could be fun. And I was like, that sounds a little bit like a predator, you know what I mean? So I just was like, man, I smoke a lot of weed. I got a lot of thoughts, and I'm always like, I should make a podcast and talk about my thoughts. So I guess it's going to be called Cloudy Thoughts, y'all. So bear with me as the show grows, and eventually I'll start having guests on. But today, being my first podcast, it's just going to be me, all right? But obviously, with the name like Cloudy Thoughts, we have to get started with some clouds, obviously. So if you're listening and you smoke and you have the opportunity to smoke right now, do me a favor. Go ahead and pack yourself a bowl. I'll give you a couple of seconds. But if you got a little dab pen, make sure you go find that little thing. And if you're smoking crack, this ain't the podcast for you. Alrighty, y'all. So first things first. I just had an awesome weekend last weekend actually in Kankakee, Illinois, and South Bend, Indiana, with Drew Nickens. I got to open up for Drew Nickens actually. Really cool guy, really humble. He just called me a faggot and a weed the whole time we were in the car though, but that's okay. So you guys got your bowls ready? Cause I just got some pretty cool weed up there while I was up there. This is Diablo's Inferno. We're rocking with it's like a 28% THC. Really nice, And it was honestly pretty decent price. It was like 25 bucks for an ounce, It's some outdoor grown weed, I will say that. So it's a little stemmy and a little bit of some seeds in there, but ain't no biggie. Weed's weed to weed, you know what I mean? But if you don't smoke, I would really appreciate if you just stay. Don't go nowhere, okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn around on video because I don't want nobody's screenshot to be like, that motherfucker, get him, But I will say, I've had a lot of really cool experiences these last couple of weeks and things like that. Gotta make sure my camera don't turn off. Uh, I just want to say thank you to everyone for real supporting me, and there's a couple that actually I'm going to shout out. I want to say, excuse me, that was probably disgusting, especially with the microphone right there. Shout out to my buddy Seabass. He's a really cool guy. He's a friend from high school, and he's just a genuinely nice guy. And he's always since I started doing comedy, he supported me. And he was always a friend beforehand. Whenever I just needed somebody to just chit chat with, really cool guy. Second person I'm gonna shout out is my Aunt Tammy. Aunt Tammy, if you're listening to this, just want to say thank you, and I really do appreciate you always being there and always supporting me. You're a huge benefactor in me just doing comedy because you've given me confidence like a motherfucker. Okay. By the way, I do want to apologize because I am out back in like my little makeshift garage, you know. So if it is a little windy, it was like hot as fuck in here actually. It was like 80 degrees in here, I swear to God. I was sweating when I walked in here. So really nice. And can we just say it's been raining all week? Glad it's a nice little day out, you know, finally. So hopefully in these next couple of weeks, if y'all don't know, I'm actually repainting a 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse in this little garage. Maybe I'll show you guys here in a little. I'll do a little camera switcheroo. You guys can see a little bit of it. But realistically, I got like half the car painted, so it's some nice weather. Hopefully it stays like this, so I can work on that a little bit more. But weed smokers, I know y'all been waiting. I'm sorry. I said it a couple minutes ago. We're going to get this thing started off, so I'm going to turn it around real fast. Motherfucker, that was... oh, man. Where's my Dr. Peppy? Oh, man. Hey, shout out. One day I want to have him as a sponsor, just like Theo Vaughn got Pepsi to sponsor his stuff. One day I really hope you get Dr. Pepper. I know it's kind of reversed right now, but we'll flip it or whatever, We'll start shooting from the back camera. I'm an idiot and just shot at the front facing camera. Should have switched it around. Didn't think about it, but I would also like to say that was a huge rip, and now this is where the podcast gets fucking fun, alright? Whoa, a spider, y'all. That's what's up. Okay. So, yeah, by the way, there's no, like, grass. It's just dirt in my makeshift garage. Like, for the floor, it's just my backyard. So there's always bugs and critters in this motherfucker. So I'm going to get distracted, y'all. Okay, I promise. So first things up, I'm going to start off with a category. Thought this was really interesting of a category. It's going to be called Bigfoot or Helen Keller. Each week, I want you guys to email me. I'll tell you my email and everything like that. And or you can message me on Facebook. You can let me know. I'm going to put up a poll maybe, and we'll see what you guys think if you listen to the podcast or whatnot, if you guys react to the poll. But it'll be Bigfoot versus Helen Keller, okay? And I want you guys to tell me what you think this is, okay? They're lost in the woods. They terrify you when you spot them. And they're mostly quiet. Is that Bigfoot or is that Helen Keller? Yeah. If you don't like that segment, go fuck yourself, because that segment's awesome, okay? We're going to have more like that. We're going to come up with some weird shit, possibly. I want you guys to let me know. Who is that? Is that Bigfoot or is that Helen Keller? Like, that describes both of them perfectly. You find them in the woods. They're making some weird sounds, but probably not English, that's for sure. And when you spot them, they usually scare the shit out of you. Shout out Dr. Pepper. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you don't fuck with Dr. Pepper, I can't really fuck with you, okay? Because, like, Dr. Pepper's pretty fucking good. I mean, there's 23 flavors in it, okay? Every time I do that little head shake thing, I always, for the headphone listeners, I'm over here shaking my head. Every time I do the little head shake thing, it always ends up being like, I think of JR from WWE early 2000s and his double chin shaking. Shout out JR's barbecue sauce. Oh man, that was a childhood. Have you got any wrestling fans? I know that wrestling's been taking off these last couple years, and I'll be honest with you. Some of these women, oh my God, they're beautiful. I'll tell you, I'm not gonna get a little dirty on this podcast. Well, I will, but just not right now. I got respect for these women wrestlers. They're athletes, okay? But I would like to say that they have the physique, as I may say. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. I mean, I've never personally seen a backwards triple backflip type maneuver done by these women. I think there's definitely is. I just personally have not seen it. Damn, that flap sounds like it's getting its ass clapped. Man, a lot of weird sounds out here. I'm telling you, I'm getting distracted. That weed's kicking in, y'all. Let me tell you. But yeah, no, back to these women wrestlers. These women wrestlers, man, they've got physiques and they can do some crazy moves. And that's, for example, there's a Sol Ruka, I think. Look, she's gorgeous. Absolutely, like I mean, if I was a kid, that would be my. Well, I'm an adult, and that's my celebrity crush. Okay, let me be honest with you. But these women are athletes. And let's not even mention, we just had the Elimination Chamber this past weekend. Randy Orton, fucking love him. He's the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the GOATs, at least. And really glad he got his win down there. And he's going to be going to WrestleMania. So I'm really glad on that. For sure, going to have to watch WrestleMania. But hope you guys like wrestling. If not, that probably just bored the shit out of you. I don't know. I was talking about some baddies, so we'll see. Been traveling a lot, doing a lot of comedy. Traveling, man. Been doing a lot of driving, a lot of jerking off, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? Smoking a lot of weed. Hence the podcast, Cloudy Thoughts. But you know, being honest with you, it's tough. I'm trying to grind, and now I'm starting a podcast, and I'm trying to get my name out there more. And if you guys want to help by just giving this a like or sharing it, or fuck, even just telling someone, being like, "Hey, Josh started a podcast." That'd be fucking awesome. That'd be really cool, actually. It might not be for you. Just hit the follow button anyways. You already are following 75 other fucking thousand other people, okay? Like, come on, fucking give me a follow as well, okay? It wouldn't fucking hurt. It's not gonna break your algorithm or anything like that, okay? Algorithm, I fucking talk, alright? But I would like to say I do appreciate everyone. Again, seriously. Guys, you guys are awesome for the major amount of support especially these last couple months. You guys have been super fucking awesome. I think you guys have realized, like, oh shit, Josh is actually kind of funny, and oh shit, Josh kind of look funny, but he is funny. So but hey, uh, I've always been the class clown. I remember that. I remember being a kid and always joking around. Hey, I also want to say there was a girl named Grace. She listens to if she ends up listening to this, she'll know who she is. I remember one day she told me in elementary school, fucking elementary school, y'all. She was like, I could see you either being on the radio or I could see you doing something to make people happy or make people laugh. And I remember that. And dude, it like now it's all like it clicks now, I remember being in high school and like I was a dick. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was probably a dick, but I also always just try to joke with people. Sometimes I just don't think it came off the right way. And still, that's how I am. You know, that's why I have a hard time with relationships. And maybe uh, I'm always constantly joking. I'm always thinking of jokes, and I'm always goofing off. So again, just thank you guys for the major amount of support that you guys have been giving me. I'm gonna be honest with you. This podcast is gonna be eventually something worth watching. Hopefully, it'll be soon. Could be later. But honestly, it's just going to start with consistency and keeping things going. So I right now am only going to try to do every Friday a podcast. Okay, guys. That gives me time to shoot it during the week and possibly when I get the skills, start to edit the videos. That'll be cool. I have a computer. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure on whether or not it will have proper software, but we will see. Maybe I can get somebody else to help me with editing for a little while as well. But the podcast name, Cloudy Thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know as well what you guys think. Cloudy Thoughts. I like it. It's kind of good. Sorry if you're hearing clicking. I'm playing my vape. I got ADHD as well and anxiety. But where was I at? Fuck y'all. Fuck me, man. I fucked my shelf up. Anyways. Oh man, the weed is kicking in, y'all. This is real life. Like this is how it works, you know. They say stay away from drugs. I say dabble your toes into it like a black pool party, you know. Just stick your toes in there, maybe something will happen. Or you can have a lot of fun, you know. So I mean, man, this is gonna be the part where it's like you gotta cut out the dead silence, man. Oh, all right, we'll do this. Fuck what I was just talking about a minute ago because I'm too stupid to remember. But top 3 childhood movies. Now, this is my own personal list. I don't give a fuck what your guys' opinion is, but you guys may agree that these movies were good. Maybe not your top 3, but these are my top 3. So you're watching my podcast, and I appreciate it. Number 3. I want to say my number 3 favorite childhood movie is probably the remake of Parent Trap with oh fuck, I forget the fucking redheaded girl's name. Either way, she ends up playing a dual character, and the whole time she's like, "No, we gotta get our parents back together." After she finds out her sibling at this random fucking camp this random person is her sibling. She finds it out. It's like, holy shit, you know? So they start like bonding and everything. They're like, we gotta get our parents back together. It's kind of a weird movie. I don't remember why I necessarily liked it. I think it was all the goofy pranks that they pulled in the movie. I don't know. Number 2, the movie Cars. Yeah, classic. It's a fucking classic. If you don't fuck with cars, I don't fuck with you. All right? And the reason why is because it is a cult film at this point. Okay, there are car enthusiasts to kids of different generations. My dad was probably in his late 40s when that movie, when the first one came out, and let me just tell you, he enjoyed it. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a phone call that I just have to wait. Currently in the middle of doing something. But my number 1, The Country Bears. Yes, The Country Bears. I don't know if you've ever seen it. For sure, don't watch it on acid. Okay, that'll fuck you up. Speaking of acid, anybody ever taken acid? I have. Definitely not for the weak. I was the weak. Uh, let's just say, you guys ever seen that it's a '90s show called Dinosaurs? Well, I had a DVD set and I had it like sitting on my shelf. and it was like front facing me because I was like watching it like a couple days before. And long story short, when you're tripping on fucking acid and you see that little baby, poof, oof, you're gonna be fucking scared, okay? Oh man, guys, look, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Being the first podcast ever, I don't want to make it too long, right? So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna end it off with a fun little thing, all right? Anybody ever seen like a stray dog running along the road? Next time you see a stray dog running on the road, if you have,